Welcome to the Coach Potato Podcast, a podcast about all things fitness and self-development. I'm your host, Jessica Yee, and let's get into it. Before we get into today's episode, I wanted to talk about the obvious change to my backdrop or my background if you're watching this on YouTube. We actually got some foster kittens, and this is our first time with foster kittens and fostering in general. And I know a lot of people think we're going to fail, and that's okay. I really hope we don't, because the goal of fostering for us at least, or at least for me specifically, is to foster as many as possible and just, make sure they get all adopted and it's not about us, it's about them finding the perfect home. So it's been very exciting, but downside is it was my office. That's where I do my filming, that's where I work, that's where I do all of that stuff. And I've moved my desk and my office to our bedroom, which is not great. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest moving your office or your work into your bedroom. It's pretty hard to stay on top of things, and it's only been a little bit here. So yeah. Anyways, for today's topic, I want to talk about weight loss and talk about what the secret is to losing weight, or just in general, like how our society has become so obsessed with this, and just my opinions on it a little bit here. Last week, I was talking to a friend about weight loss, not only for humans, but primarily because, unfortunately, my dog, she went to the vet, and she was told that she was overweight, and guess what the advice the vet gave me was? All they said to me was she needs to have more exercise and eat less. That's it. Very simple, straightforward, but yet everyone in the world tends to make weight loss such a complicated thing. And I was very confused, because if that's all it takes, then why are we doing and making it more complicated when these two simple things is everything you need? I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place right now, I'm not gonna lie. So just bear with me for this episode. Thank you. I'm also on my period, so that's not really helping this week. Obviously, when it comes to weight loss, other factors can come into play, like hormonal issues or other health issues. But in general, when we keep it simple and not overcomplicate things, the secret to weight loss is move more, eat less. And I don't know why that doesn't just stick into my brain or into a lot of people's brains. And it's just why are we making it so complicated? We should just keep it as simple and as bare bones as possible. Just like what the vet said about my dog. Side note, we are walking her a lot more. It is nicer out here, finally, and there's no snow, so it's a lot easier to walk her. And she is eating less, and I think there's some progress there. So it works. And I think whether you're a trainer, whether you're going through your own weight loss journey, or just getting back into fitness or whatever it might be, just remember it's all about consistency. The actual secret to all of this is consistency. You're allowed to have a bad day. You're allowed to have these extravagant meals, or, if you really want a donut or something, you can have it that day, or celebrate a birthday and have a piece of cake. But you don't need to have 5 donuts that day, or you don't need to eat half the cake just because, you already ruined your streak or whatever it might be. We all need to remember that less is more, and as long as we stay consistent and don't expect results right away, I think everyone will be a lot happier. But honestly, consistency is going to be your best friend. You can't expect to work out for 30 days straight and then stop and go back to your old habits for months and then expect to achieve the weight that you want or have, or whatever your goal is. Another thing, goals are allowed to change. For example, I was at like, I think it was 175 pounds last year. It was kind of a mix of like just graduating from university, less exercise, the pandemic, coming back to the gym, coming back to work, and now I'm at a pretty good consistent 160 here. So I've lost about 15 pounds, and it doesn't look like a big jump, I believe, even though like, I mean, no one's like shocked about like when they see me, they say I look good or I've lost weight, but it doesn't look like a 15-pound jump. The biggest change that I've made is like actually consistently working out, doing something that I actually like to do. You don't have to work out and only go to the gym and do that. Like, if you don't enjoy the gym, that's okay. The only reason I do suggest like going to a gym or adding load to your exercises is more for injury prevention, but feel free to do what you like. Go out for a walk, go play basketball, do whatever sport that makes you happy, and just do it consistently. Another thing that I've learned is listening to your body and recovering. If you haven't listened to episode 2 about rest and recovery, I'll leave that down below. But essentially, you have to rest in order for your muscles to build back up. So then you can, and then if your muscles build, then the fat will go down because there's muscle there. And yeah, anyways, your muscles need a break in order for you to lose weight. It feels weird. Feels like on your rest days, it's like you're not doing anything productive with your day. But really, resting is going to be super, super important for you to lose weight, essentially. But also, it'll give you that energy the next day or the next 2 days after you're sore to go back into the gym or do that activity that you want, and help you reset, help you lift maybe a little more, help you lift better, help you feel better. I was talking, oh my gosh, I'm like all over the place today. But I was talking about me losing 15 pounds, not because I am very happy about it, but yeah, I'm not like just saying that. But what I was trying to say and what I meant to talk about was I want to lose up to 150. And I mean, the goal can still be there in my mind, but I've realized that 160, no, I'm not the most confident in my body right now, but 160 is a really good happy medium where I can enjoy life, I can enjoy specific food. I don't have to be working out at the gym, like, for like 3 times a day, every single day or anything like that. And I can still have a very fun and balanced life. And I think right now that's where I'm at and that's where my goal is. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind going down to 150, but there's gonna be a lot of different things that's gonna impact it, whether it's like I gotta maybe work out more, I gotta cut more food out of my diet, or that I don't want to or don't need to. I might be more tired. I've just been finally getting this energy back this year and it's been so nice. And if I go down to 150 right away, like I said, it's all about consistency, not necessarily sprinting. Then I might get weak. I won't be able to lift heavy. I won't have the energy to do my daily tasks. And sometimes you just don't need to get to that weight goal right away. And I feel like it will come, the 150, to be honest. But at the same time, I'm very confused because my body comp has changed. And I could lose muscle mass and I don't want to lose that. So it's like, it's always about this give or take. And it's all about just staying consistent, because it doesn't help when you just do something all out and then stop. It's all about adding it into your lifestyle and adding it into your life where it's reasonable. It's not about trying to get jacked just because you saw someone online and you're like, I need to be that person. I need to be shredded. You also don't know what they're doing in terms of exercise or weight loss. Like, they could be taking a drug, they could be on steroids, they could be this, they could be that. So it's like, you have to be careful what you see online, and you have to be careful how you view your body and compare your body. Everyone's body is different. And yeah, I mean, all weight loss is more activity, less food. That's all it is. It's as simple as that, but also don't forget the consistency with it. I know today's episode was short. Thank you so much for listening or watching. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel or press that like plus button or something or whatever if you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it might be. Like I said, I want to see and experiment with this podcast, see what people like, what people don't like, what I like to do, what I don't like to do. So playing with shorter episodes really helps because I've never really done that. And I've noticed that some other podcasts have kind of shifted to shorter episodes. So I thought I'd just try. But thank you so much for listening to episode 4. And I'll see you next week. Bye.